All right, welcome back to the Beast Game Podcast. There has been a lot of changes in the DC Cinematic Universe. Apparently, they like to follow in the path and footsteps of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and also the Star Wars universe of How to Fail. And Mike, the griot for the comic book heroes that you know, how do you feel about Henry Cavill stepping down as Superman?
Warner Brothers makes another dumbass decision. I heard the rumor a while ago that he was out. The rumor was he asked for more money, which, I mean, you could justify, I guess, if...
Yeah, I think they were also negotiating him showing up in Shazam for a cameo or something.
I've heard two different sides. I've heard that Cavill didn't necessarily walk away. Then it was Warner Brothers fired him. Then it was something about scheduling conflict. And now apparently Warner Brothers is shifting from male-oriented superhero movies to focus on female-centered films. So the next project is going to be Supergirl. Part of that's probably also got to do with Ben Affleck being in rehab and Batman still being up in the air. They just don't have anything in order. I think it's a dumb move. I think it's a huge mistake. And at this point, they should just scrap Superman and Batman altogether.
Well, the big news from last week was that Henry Cavill had signed on to Netflix's The Witcher, which is a video game series. That news kind of lingered, and midweek, it's like, oh, look, Henry Cavill's no longer Superman. Keith, what do you think about that?
Henry Cavill as The Witcher, I'm on board with that. Henry Cavill no longer Superman, that is bullshit. Everyone in the Beast Gang, I think I've been the most, I guess the word is sympathetic.
Supportive.
What D says, the supportive areas of DC. I can't support this. I can't support any of their moves. A lot of the blame went to Zack Snyder, but that dude's no longer involved in this mess in any shape or form. This is all Warner Brothers. They've got no guiding hand, and the guiding hands that they do have seem to jump on whatever fanciness plops past. It looks like they saw the screen grab Entertainment Weekly showcase of Captain Marvel and decided that, oh yeah, we should do female-oriented superhero films because Marvel's doing that. There's nothing wrong with that with Supergirl and everything, but the whole thing is that Supergirl came after Superman. She was Superman's cousin. Like, how she's going to pop in and you don't have the main guy dude in there? Like a shadow floating past? Even the TV series suffered because they didn't have Superman enough. The series didn't pick up and the ratings didn't pick up again until they showcased Superman. So how are you going to have that? And I'm all for them like wanting to reboot the whole thing. At this stage, it's so muddled and jacked that they might as well just reboot it. There's no problem with going ahead and redoing and recasting your characters. It's perfectly fine. In fact, you want to keep those characters and the casting a little loose because you don't want to fall in the same trap that Marvel did, and that their characters are completely wrapped up in the cast who's playing those characters at this stage. But the fact is, Henry Cavill, Superman, you're Superman. That's your pillar, your linchpin. I mean, you lose him.
He showed up in Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, and Justice League. Went back and reshot and redid his jaw specifically just for him to try to make the movie better. They just wasted money
on that. It's once again a bunch of wasted opportunities, and they just completely missed the mark. They need to just table what they're doing, get somebody to get the whole thing unified.
But they did that. They literally changed the person in charge to try to change the direction, and they still can't get it together.
Does he even like comic books?
Again, I don't think they have anyone in place who either has a comic book background or has any kind of invested interest in making this work. I think that everybody they put in that seat, it's, you're smart, you know the business, make it work, and help us make a shit ton of money like Marvel. And then do what Marvel does when they can't do that. At this point, honestly, they need to scrap trying to build a universe and just put out films. Don't worry about trying to do the universe part because you're already too late on that. Marvel's got that locked down. So you're wasting your time doing that. And now you got your two most iconic characters. You have nobody in place now. No Superman, no Batman. John Hamm said he'd like to play Batman, and everybody went apeshit already. So I don't know what you're going to do, but you need to sit down and make a very calculated, smart decision. I wouldn't scrap Superman, and this goes back to smart fucking decisions. Benedict Cumberbatch did not have a schedule in place to where he could have shot Doctor Strange. What did Marvel do? They adjusted their entire film schedule to fit it onto his schedule. And he literally said, I've never had a studio do that. They've either said, you're available or you're not. And when he went back and told them, well, I can't do it because I got other obligations, they said, when will you be done? And he's just the first studio that ever did it because they wanted him that bad. How hard would it have been to do that for Justice League? Okay, Calvin, you can't shave the mustache. Fuck it. When you're done with Mission Impossible, then we'll reshoot then. Put Justice League out later. There's your easy fix. They're just simple decisions that they just don't make. Tom Cruise's Green Lantern. Seriously, what is he, 55 now or 50?
He's the person that caused you all the havoc with Justice League.
Tom Cruise is almost 60. He's pushing 60, fellas. Like, there's no way they can build a franchise around Tom Cruise right now.
Well, they tried to do that.
They're still trying to do it. And like I said, the thing that I don't get with them is one of their main problems is they rehash the same story every damn time. Batman's been doing the same thing for damn near every film now. The same villains. They never go alternate route. Same thing with Superman. Where the fuck is Brainiac? We could have done this a long time ago, and you literally would have salvaged that whole franchise. Why are we going back to General Zod? Seriously.
All right, let me get James and Matt. So, comments.
Unfortunate because I don't like Superman. Okay, everyone knows this. But he was a decent enough Superman.
Man of Steel is competent.
Yeah. Yeah, Man of Steel I actually liked. So, Mike was saying, it just seems like they don't really care, or they don't have people in the right positions to make good decisions. They make very bad decisions. If he asked for more money, give that man more money. Because if you think about it, he's the one who actually really catapulted the whole DC universe. Well, movie-wise anyway. Like you said, he's the linchpin. Now the linchpin is gone. You don't have a person in that role. You don't have a person in the Batman role. Come on, how are you not going to have Batman? Superman, okay, whatever. But how are you not going to have Batman? So right now you have what? You have Wonder Woman,
all right,
which is fine.
So this is what the release will be. You have Aquaman. Aquaman's 2018. Mm-hmm. You have Shazam. That's 2019. Wonder Woman 1984, fall of 2019. Supposed to be a Cyborg movie, a Green Lantern Corps movie, a Flash movie, and then some other movies, Birds of Prey, The Batman, and Black Adam. No Superman.
And none of it will be interlinked for any reason to have any kind of continuity, standalone films.
Well, you knew things were going wrong when they started talking about having two different Joker movies. That was the first indication of the level of incompetency, that you don't have a clear vision. Like Mike was saying, that they changed a whole movie release schedule for one person. Henry Cavill is the only consistent thing that you have in your universe. Wonder Woman, good movie. Gal Gadot, not really fond of her acting, but she's okay. Batman are your iconic characters that people are familiar with them. But who would you get to play Superman now?
Like, Henry Cavill was perfect. I mean, he had the stature, even he was 6'1", 6'2", and he still looked like he towered over everybody and stuff. He had the build. He's a decent actor.
Personality for it, too.
The word is Warner Brothers just talked to Michael B. Jordan.
What?
No.
Yep, that's what
Did anyone see Fantastic Four?
That's what came out.
I sent you guys the pictures. You guys didn't see it?
I thought you were joking, man.
No.
I thought you were just
all right. So other than Michael B. Jordan,
myself.
other than Michael B. Jordan, Garrett Hedlund, so he was in Tron.
No.
Heard possibly Arnie Hammer.
Yeah, Armie Hammer.
I can see him.
No.
I can see him more than I can see Hedlund. Honestly, I can see Nicolas Cage more than I can see Hedlund.
You also have Taron Egerton, which I think he's like too short for that.
Yeah, no, he's too short. That dude's like 5'6".
Oscar
Taron
Isaac
Egerton would make a good Nightwing.
Oscar Isaac somehow.
Yeah, Zac Efron, Oscar Isaac.
Zac Efron can do it.
Oscar Isaac can do it.
I think he's too short.
Buff him up. Matt Boomer.
He could possibly do it.
I mean, I'm all for it. I like the guy. He's got
I think he could pull it off because he looks like
he definitely looks the part, and he definitely can do it. But
yeah, but I think Warner Brothers wants that in a way. I think they feel like they need something controversial decision that nobody's going to originally go with to make some kind of splash.
Bring back Brandon Routh.
Hey, look, I've said for years, to me, he did damn good. He just had
he did a good job.
Up director and some bad writing. Yeah. And I feel sorry for him to this day. Every time I see him, I'm like, damn it, you got screwed, man, because you had the hell of a job of replacing Christopher Reeve, and damn it, you did a good job. You just had a fucked up situation.
The script was some shit. The whole movie was some shit, but he did a serviceable job as Superman. But like right now, it just say hypothetically, if DC did offer him the job, he would turn that shit down in a heartbeat.
I think he's comfortable doing the television series and where he's at.
All right. So it's trivia time on the Beast Game podcast. So these four movies, what do you think is Henry Cavill's largest gross movie? We have Justice League, we have Man of Steel, we have Mission Impossible, or Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
You know what? No, I'm gonna say like overall
gross. How much the movie made?
Oh, Mission Impossible.
I'll be the oddball, Dawn of Justice.
That is correct.
I was about to say
I
that.
had a feeling, but I didn't want to admit that bullshit.
Donna just as me.
I'm about to say that.
Batman v Superman worldwide gross is $873 million. $873 million. Man of Steel, $668 million. Justice League, $657 million. And Mission Impossible is actually at $735 million.
Damn it.
You know what's sad about all that is that Ant-Man and the Wasp made more money than all of those worldwide.
All right, so let's look at this year's movies. Top grossing movie of this year. What is it?
Infinity War.
Oh yeah, that was easy.
I feel like this is a trick question. I want to say Infinity War, but then the other one that popped in my head was Ready Player One for some reason. I guess because I keep seeing that shit everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, everywhere. Like, I can't escape it. And I still haven't sat down and watched
I'm
it
gonna
yet.
go off Mamma Mia too.
What? You know what? Fine. You know what? Since y'all want to go that route, you know what? Hereditary.
All right, so it is Avengers Infinity War. $2 billion.
What?
$2 billion.
$2 billion.
Why does Warner Brothers even still make movies? Good God.
It grossed.
And that's just part one.
Yeah. So it grossed $1.3 billion foreign.
Wasn't the budget for both $1 billion
Yeah.
budget? So it's already made its money back.
Yep. That might explain the recent reshoots too. They're like, hey, we got so much money, why not?
And Black Panther's at $1.3 billion.
I'm hoping they put some Fantastic Four teasers and X-Men teasers or some kind of teasers to tease Phase 4. That'd be
whatever they feel like. It's gonna be great. Give it to me.
I want to see the Fantastic Four Tower, which is Stark's old tower. Yeah, I don't need to see the characters. Just tease it. I'm good.
Yeah, that would be cool if they kind of like panned over the New York skyline. You just see the Baxter building just sitting there. You're like, what the heck is that? Like, oh.
Well, because it wasn't
the
in
mansion in the far distance. That'd be great.
Well, wasn't it in, I guess, Spider-Man that Tony Stark was moving out of the tower? And
that'd be perfect for Fantastic Four to move in.
No, it's Michael B. Jordan ever playing another superhero. Plain and simple.
John Krasinski for Mr. Fantastic, Emily Blunt for Invisible Woman, John Cena for Ben Grimm, and I'm trying to think of who the
No.
John Cena!
No.
Domino!
I think that would actually work. Though.
No,
Give
fuck
it a
you, Matt.
cut.
That
As long as
won't
he doesn't
work.
have any speaking lines.
John Cena sucks!
Oh, and Andrew Garfield as the Human Torch.
No.
Vin Diesel is Groot.
Best acting performance of his career. That's right. I said it. I'll say it again. 3 words, and he acted it to perfection. At the end of Guardians 1 when he said, "We are Groot." It's your greatest acting line.
No, his greatest acting
you
job,
needed to leave.
Saving Private Ryan.
Another
Bring
one,
in
Man
that.
Apart. That wasn't a bad one.
Yeah. Triple X. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom has grossed $1.3 billion.
That was a terrible movie.
How did that happen? Where was I at when all this occurred?
I think Venom might be decent. Not great, but decent.
No.
I'm still holding my breath.
No.
Didn't he sign on for like multiple movies?
Yeah, but
Yep.
it's supposed to exist within the Marvel Universe, but still not. However, that's supposed to work. So we'll see. That's all I can say. We'll see.
X-Men, Dark Phoenix.
Still scrapped indefinitely. I'm hoping they just don't decide to do it until Marvel gets a hold of it.
Well, damn, that's kind of fucked up. But
It's
I
also-
don't want to see it anyway.
The executives saw it, and it was so bad that they took it off the schedule.
Man, I don't want to talk about fucking up the Dark Phoenix saga. I really don't.
Preview with the audience, and it was all negative.
Yep.
Okay, I thought it was
Yeah.
rumored, but I thought it happened.
No, there's been nothing good said about that movie. Every time they've tested or screened it for executives, for audience, got terrible reviews to the point Fox was like, it's indefinitely scrapped. We're not putting it out. And then they were talking about reshooting, but now since Marvel's supposed to get it, last I heard, the debate was whether or not to still put it out or just to scrap it altogether. And I think they'll lean towards scrapping altogether. I mean, they already wasted their money, but it'd be a big waste to put it out and not make anything back. Because you got to pay for promotion and everything else. And if the movie's that bad, what the hell?
New Mutants is scrapped too, right?
That, for the time being, is delayed. That may still come out. The only thing with that Well, New Mutants is supposed to be like a horror film.
Yeah, but in the X-Men universe, I'm just curious to see what the hell they're going to do with it. Just curious on the direction they're planning on taking it, but it may not happen because if it has some type of link to the Dark Phoenix joint, then.
Well, if you're Fox, to me, it would make more sense to scrap both of them since you're getting ready to get a big payday from Marvel anyway.
Right.
So you're going to get your money back. Why waste your time? If I'm Kevin Feige, I would go ahead and tell them, you're not putting it out. Take the check, shut up, and let us do what we do. And then just keep moving forward.
Yeah, then shoot, it'll pay off. It'll make up the money that they wasted because of the payout. And shit, how much more? Because Apocalypse did it for, yeah.
Oscar Isaac in a bad role because it was a terrible script.
In my opinion, he did a good job as Apocalypse. It was just the way it looked. He acted very good, in my opinion. He did a good job with the role, but it's just Apocalypse is big as shit. Thanos big. And he can make himself bigger, so... And you got like a dude that's like 5'4".
You make him look like a Smurf. Look
like Ivy News. Right?
Well, I do want to ask a question. Has anyone started watching Iron Fist?
I saw the first episode.
It's much better.
New action.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I'm burned out from it. It was just, there was other stuff I wanted to watch, so...
Yeah, I watched one episode, but then Marvel announced that Daredevil was coming out in December, and I was like, screw Iron Fist. I'm on my countdown now. So.
Yeah, I guess he's going deeper into the Daredevil persona rather than Matt Murdock. Matt Murdock is missing. It's one of the promotional flyers. Daredevil's great.
Know. Daredevil is excellent.